In a world where souls are constantly searching for their divine match, where hearts long for a connection that is pure, sacred, and destined, have you ever felt an unshakable pull toward someone? As if your paths were written across before time itself? It's as if the universe around you keeps whispering their name. You see them in unexpected places, their presence lingers in your thoughts, and somehow, no matter how far life takes you, Allah keeps bringing them back into your awareness. Could it be a sign? Could it be that their heart has already chosen you, but they are waiting for the right moment to speak? We live in a time where love is often mistaken for desire, where emotions are fleeting and intentions are unclear. But true love, real love in Islam, is not reckless. It is written, decreed by Allah in the preserved tablet long before you were born. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said when Allah created the souls, He paired them together. That means your heart's deepest longing is not random. It is connected to something far greater than you. If someone is meant for you, Allah will align your souls in ways that even words cannot explain. But how do you know when Allah is sending you a sign? How do you recognize when someone's heart has already chosen you, but they are silently waiting for the right time? Could you be missing the divine hints that a confession is near? Today we will uncover 5 powerful lessons that reveal how Allah is telling you that someone's heart has already been drawn to yours. These signs are subtle, yet undeniable. They are written in the way they look at you, the way they pray for you without you knowing, the way Allah keeps weaving their presence into your life. Some connections are more than just encounters. They are divinely orchestrated. So stay with us till the end, because this might not just be another video. This might be the confirmation you've been waiting for. What if the love you've been praying for has been praying for you too? Lesson 1. Destinies are written and hearts are divinely guided. Long before you were born, before your soul was even placed into this world, your destiny was already written in the preserved tablet, Alawh al-Mahfuz. Every moment of your life, every trial, every joy, and even the person you are meant to be with was decreed by Allah with absolute wisdom and perfection. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said Allah wrote the decrees of creation 50,000 years before He created the heavens and the earth. This means that nothing in your life is random, not the people you meet, not the ones who leave, and certainly not the one whose heart is drawn toward you. If someone keeps appearing in your life, if their presence brings you a sense of peace, if their name seems to surface in conversations or thoughts without explanation, understand that this is not a coincidence. These are divine alignments, gentle nudges from the unseen, showing you that something greater is at play. Love in Islam is not about fleeting emotions. It is about divine timing. When Allah chooses to intertwine 2 hearts, He does so with perfect precision, aligning not just circumstances, but also spiritual readiness. Yet sometimes love meant for us does not reveal itself immediately. You may feel a pull toward someone, or sense that they feel the same, but neither of you speaks. The silence is not hesitation. It is divine timing at work. A heart guided by Allah does not rush into matters of love recklessly. It waits, it prays, and it seeks Allah's approval before making a move. This is why some people struggle to confess their feelings. They are waiting for the right moment, ensuring that their love is pure and their intentions are aligned with faith. But here is the truth. If someone's heart has been written for you, no power in this world can keep them away. The love that is meant for you will never be lost. It may be delayed, it may be tested, but it will never be taken away. When Allah places a connection between 2 souls, He nurtures it through signs, subtle yet undeniable. It may be the way your heart finds tranquility in their presence, the way their name keeps resurfacing when you least expect it, or the way they pray for you in silence. Even if they have not spoken, even if they hesitate, the confession is already written, waiting for its appointed time. The key is sabr, patience. Rushing love is like forcing a flower to bloom before its time. It will wither before it reaches its full beauty. So if you feel deep within your heart that someone has chosen you, if you sense that Allah is aligning your paths, do not chase, do not force, trust. Pray, make dua, and surrender your heart to the one who writes all destinies. If they are truly meant for you, the confession will come. Not out of pressure, not out of desperation, but as a beautiful, divinely orchestrated moment that was written for you long before you even knew how to love. In the depths of silence, in the moments when words are unsaid, the heart speaks louder than any confession. Allah knows when the time is right, and He will not allow the perfect match to be missed. The very connection you feel, the attraction that seems too strong to ignore, is part of a greater plan. Your heart may be eager, your mind may question, but Allah's timing is always best. Trust that Allah is the best of planners, and if someone is destined to walk into your life, He will guide them to you at the perfect time, and nothing can stop it. You may not always understand the process, but know that each delay, each moment of uncertainty is preparing you both for something far greater. When the moment arrives, the love that has been written for you will be revealed, and it will be more beautiful than you ever imagined. Lesson 2. The signs of a righteous connection are evident. When Allah has chosen someone for you, the signs of that divine connection are clear and unmistakable. In Islam, love is not just an emotional feeling, but a deep spiritual bond that grows from purity, respect, and shared values. One of the first signs of a righteous connection is the inner peace you feel when you're around them. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "When a person loves another for the sake of Allah, they are rewarded with the love of Allah." There is a calmness that envelops you when you're with them, a sense of ease like you've known them forever. Your heart feels lighter and you start to feel more spiritually aligned. You may notice that conversations flow effortlessly, even when you talk about serious or difficult topics. It's as if your hearts understand each other without the need for many words. This sense of understanding and connection is a gift from Allah, a sign that this person is a righteous match for you. Another clear sign of a righteous connection is their shared commitment to faith and values. A relationship built on the foundation of Allah's teachings will naturally lead both of you closer to Him. You'll find yourselves encouraging each other to pray more, to give charity, to seek knowledge, and to remain steadfast in your faith. It won't be about superficial attraction or fleeting desires, but about growing together in faith and piety. When Allah has ordained someone for you, their presence in your life will elevate you spiritually, not pull you away from your deen. The way they speak, the way they treat others, the way they act in times of hardship, all these are reflections of their heart and their connection to Allah. You will see these signs manifest in ways that affirm your inner feeling that this person is not just a match for you in this life, but a companion for the hereafter. Sometimes the signs are subtle, but they are always there. You may find that they have qualities that complement your own, and their presence brings out the best in you. You will feel supported and encouraged to be a better version of yourself, not because they demand it, but because Allah is guiding both of you to become the best version of yourselves. When someone's heart has chosen you, the connection is not forced or artificial. It's effortless, flowing naturally, and in perfect harmony with Allah's will. The signs of this righteous connection will be evident in the way you inspire each other to become closer to Allah, in the peace you feel in their presence, and in the way they bring out the best qualities in you. Trust these signs and understand that when Allah is involved, every detail of this connection is divinely planned. Moreover, a righteous connection will always be rooted in mutual respect and understanding. A relationship that has been written for you by Allah will foster an atmosphere of trust and honesty. You will never feel pressured to change or compromise your values for the other person, nor will they ask you to. Instead, there will be a deep sense of mutual admiration, where both of you encourage each other to stay true to your individual paths while also walking together in faith. There will be no fear of being judged or criticized, but a sense of comfort in being your true self. This mutual respect will be a foundation on which your relationship can grow. When someone has chosen you for the sake of Allah, their treatment of you will be consistent with the kindness and compassion that Islam teaches. It's a sign that Allah is guiding them to treat you as a partner in faith, as someone who deserves nothing less than love, respect, and the best intentions. Lastly, when a connection is divinely orchestrated, it will withstand trials and challenges. Life is not without difficulties, and even the best relationships face moments of hardship. However, in a relationship that is based on Allah's guidance, both individuals will approach challenges with patience, perseverance, and faith. You will both turn to Allah together in prayer, seek His help, and trust that He will provide the strength to overcome any obstacle. When you see a person who remains steadfast in their faith through difficulties, who continues to seek closeness to Allah even in hard times, you know that this is a person who has a heart in alignment with Allah's will, and that their connection to you is built on a strong, unshakable foundation. The signs of this righteous connection are evident, not only in moments of ease, but also when you face adversity with the same unity, faith, and commitment. This is the beauty of a connection written by Allah. It is not just for the good times, but it thrives even through the challenges, for it is built on His eternal wisdom and guidance. Lesson 3. Your heart finds peace in their presence. One of the most profound signs that someone's heart has chosen you to be their spouse is the sense of peace you feel when you are with them. In Islam, peace, salam, is not just the absence of conflict, but a deep inner tranquility that settles within your soul. Allah mentions in the Qur'an, and among His signs is that He created for you from yourselves mates that you may find peace in them. Qur'an 30:21. When you are in the presence of someone Allah has destined for you, your heart feels at ease, and there's a sense of comfort that envelops you, even without them speaking. Their presence alone can calm your worries and bring you peace in moments of stress, uncertainty, or hardship. It is as though their soul aligns perfectly with yours, and Allah places a sense of serenity that transcends the physical world into your heart. This peace is not something that can be easily explained or forced. It is a natural flow of divine harmony that is present when two hearts are in sync, chosen by Allah. There will be no sense of restlessness, no unease, but instead a calmness that encourages you to be your true self. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The best among you are those who are the best to their wives." This reflects the deep peace that can be found in a relationship based on mutual respect, love, and care. When you are with the right person, you do not have to put on a facade or hide your vulnerabilities. You can let down your guard, knowing that you are loved for who you are, flaws, imperfections, and all. Their presence will bring an unspoken understanding, as if they see and appreciate your soul beyond any worldly judgments. Peace in a relationship goes beyond superficial connection. It is grounded in shared values, faith, and a commitment to one another that is built on the foundation of trust in Allah. When someone's heart is chosen for you by Allah, there will be a natural flow of peace in your interactions. They will not add to your burdens or make you feel more anxious. Instead, they will support you, uplift you, and encourage you to stay patient, to trust in Allah, and to keep striving for what is best for both of you. You will both find solace in each other's presence because your connection is not based on the transient and fleeting pleasures of this world, but on something far deeper and more lasting. Your mutual love for Allah and your dedication to each other in His name. The peace you feel in their presence is a reflection of the blessings of Allah. It is a sign that this connection is part of His divine plan, and He has placed harmony between your hearts. Even when words are not exchanged, you will still find comfort simply being near them. This peace grows over time, transforming from simple tranquility into a deep, profound bond that strengthens as you both walk through life together, side by side, with Allah's guidance. And when this peace is present, when your heart finds solace in their presence, it is a reminder to trust in Allah's timing and plan, knowing that He has brought you together for a greater purpose. But peace also means the absence of tension or doubt. It is the reassurance you receive from Allah that this connection is not based on worldly desires or fleeting attraction, but a bond grounded in trust, patience, and faith. When you are with this person, there is no room for jealousy, possessiveness, or insecurity. Instead, there is a deep sense of contentment and trust in Allah's wisdom. This is because both of you recognize that your connection is not just about your individual desires, but about fulfilling Allah's will. In this peace, you will find the strength to be patient during times of trial, knowing that Allah is testing you both to build the foundation of your future together. The comfort you feel in their presence, then, is a reflection of a love that is pure, steady, and built on faith, a love that will only grow stronger with time, faith, and reliance on Allah. Furthermore, when you experience this peace in their presence, you also find that you are able to draw closer to Allah together. You may find yourselves discussing matters of faith, sharing your struggles, praying together, and supporting one another in your relationship with Allah. It's a reminder that the true peace in a relationship comes not from mere companionship, but from both hearts being directed towards the Creator. As your connection strengthens, your bond with Allah deepens as well. You'll notice that your actions together are aligned with faith, and each moment spent with them becomes a reminder of your shared commitment to Allah. This peace is not just a fleeting comfort, but a lasting tranquility that permeates your entire relationship, one that will sustain you both through the challenges and joys that life brings. Lesson 4. Unexplainable events draw you together. When someone's heart has chosen you, there are often unexplainable events that draw you closer together, events that seem to defy logic or reason, but feel entirely divine. These moments can manifest in mysterious, inexplicable ways, yet they always feel as though they are part of a greater plan set by Allah. The Qur'an reminds us that, and it is He who has created for you from the mountains, pathways, and rivers, and has made paths for you to follow. Qur'an 16:15. These paths are not merely physical, they can also be spiritual and emotional journeys that Allah guides us on to bring us closer to the people He has destined for us. Whether it's a chance encounter, a conversation that feels like it was meant to happen, or an event that leads you to cross paths at the right time, these unexplainable moments often confirm that Allah is orchestrating something much bigger than you can understand at that moment. Such events might feel like coincidences, but deep down, you know that it is Allah's will working behind the scenes. You may find yourselves repeatedly meeting in unexpected places or having conversations at precisely the right time when you need guidance or comfort. Perhaps you've both experienced similar hardships or challenges in life that have shaped you in ways that bring you together in understanding and empathy. It's as though your life paths were destined to intertwine, despite the distances, struggles, or time that may have seemed to keep you apart. Allah's plan unfolds in ways that are often beyond our comprehension, and these moments act as powerful reminders that we are not in control, but instead everything happens according to Allah's divine wisdom. In relationships that are destined by Allah, unexplainable events often serve to strengthen your bond. These events might lead to deep conversations, shared experiences, or even subtle signs that tell you that this person is meant for you. You may find that everything in your life seemed to align perfectly to bring you to this moment, and even obstacles that seem like setbacks turn out to be lessons or blessings that made the timing right. It can feel as if Allah has carefully paved the way for you to meet, communicate, and grow together. These events create a sense of awe and wonder, and they fill your heart with gratitude for Allah's grace and timing. When unexplainable events begin to draw you together, they don't just confirm that this person is meant for you, they also strengthen your trust in Allah's plan. These moments encourage you to surrender to His will and acknowledge that He knows what is best for you. It's important to remember that in Islam, we are taught to have tawakkul, trust in Allah, while also taking action. Even when these events occur, it's crucial to continue seeking Allah's guidance through prayer and to stay patient as His plan unfolds. The more you trust in Allah's timing, the more these unexplainable events will continue to unfold, confirming your path and guiding you to the person whose heart has chosen you. As you look back on the journey, you'll realize that it wasn't just your actions or decisions that led to this connection, but Allah's intervention in orchestrating each step along the way. Even the seemingly smallest moments will take on a new meaning, revealing how Allah worked behind the scenes to bring you together. This realization will not only deepen your connection with the person whose heart has chosen you, but also increase your gratitude and trust in Allah's perfect plan for your life. These unexplainable events are a reminder that, in the grand tapestry of life, we are all being guided by Allah's hand, drawing us toward the blessings and tests He has prepared for us. When someone's heart has chosen you, Allah will use every event, every moment, and every encounter to lead you closer together, until the time is right for your paths to permanently align. Lesson 5. They make dua for you, even in silence. One of the most profound signs that someone's heart has chosen you to be their spouse is the power of prayer, dua, that they make for you, even in silence. In Islam, dua is a powerful tool of connection, love, and supplication. And when someone prays for you, especially in the quiet moments when they are alone, it speaks volumes about the sincerity of their heart. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The dua of a Muslim for his brother in his absence is answered. At his head is an angel who says, 'Ameen,' and for you the same." Sahih Muslim. This beautiful hadith illustrates that when someone prays for you without you even knowing it, not only does it bring you blessings, but Allah also blesses the one making the dua. When someone's heart has chosen you, they will earnestly and lovingly make dua for your happiness, success, and protection, even in moments when you're not present to hear it. These prayers made in silence are an indication of the depth of their love for you. While words of affection and praise are meaningful, dua carries a weight that words alone cannot convey. Dua shows a level of care that transcends the physical realm and goes straight to the heart, as it involves calling upon Allah to protect, guide, and bless the one being prayed for. When you are the recipient of such dua, it is a clear sign that this person is not only thinking about your well-being in this world, but also in the hereafter. They seek Allah's mercy and grace for you, asking that you be guided in every aspect of your life. Even in moments when they might not be speaking to you, their heart is making dua, ensuring that you are included in their prayers for success, protection from harm, and growth in faith. Sometimes these duas will reach you in ways that feel as if Allah Himself is answering them, bringing you comfort or guidance at the very moment you need it. You may not always be aware of the prayers being made on your behalf, but their impact will be evident in the way things unfold in your life. The connection between you and the person whose heart has chosen you goes beyond the physical. It is deeply spiritual. They are investing in your growth and well-being in a way that aligns with the teachings of Islam, knowing that true love is not just in words or gestures, but in the sincere prayers made in the quiet of the night, when no one else is watching. Their dua is a silent but powerful testament of their care and commitment to your future together, showing that their heart is already deeply intertwined with yours. Moreover, when someone makes dua for you in silence, it reflects their desire to see you become the best version of yourself in the eyes of Allah. They pray that you remain steadfast in your faith, that you achieve your goals, and that your life is filled with joy, peace, and purpose. Their dua is not self-serving, it is purely for your benefit. This is the nature of true love in Islam, to care for someone so deeply that you ask Allah for their happiness, safety, and success without any expectation of return. It is a selfless act of kindness and devotion that is deeply rooted in faith. When you hear about their dua for you, whether directly or through subtle signs, you will realize that their heart has chosen you in the most beautiful and sincere way possible. In addition, the dua that someone makes for you is not just about your present situation, but about your future together. They may pray for the success of your marriage, the well-being of your family, and the strength of your relationship. Their dua is a foundation for your shared journey, built on the solid ground of faith, trust, and love. Through their silent supplications, they seek Allah's blessings not only for today, but for the lifetime that lies ahead. When someone's heart has chosen you, they will make dua for you in ways that you may never fully comprehend. But the impact of those prayers will resonate in your life in countless ways. It is one of the most beautiful, unspoken acts of love, a reminder that true affection is rooted not only in actions, but also in the deep, spiritual connection between two souls that are bound by faith and love for Allah. As we come to the end of today's discussion, remember that when someone's heart has chosen you to be their spouse, it is not just a coincidence. It is a divine plan that is guided by the hand of Allah. The signs, the dua, the unexplainable moments, these are all the ways Allah reveals His will for your life, guiding you toward a future filled with love, peace, and deep spiritual connection. So if you find yourself experiencing any of these signs, take a moment to pause and reflect. Trust in Allah's plan, remain patient, and hold on to the hope that when the time is right, the heart that has chosen you will reveal itself in the most beautiful and blessed way. Keep making dua for each other, stay true to your faith, and know that Allah is always with you, guiding your steps toward a love that is pure and destined by Him. There is beauty in waiting for the right moment, in trusting that Allah's timing is perfect, and in recognizing that He knows what's best for you. No matter the struggles or uncertainties, trust that Allah's plan is better than anything you could have imagined for yourself. Every delay, every trial, and every test is a part of the journey He has set for you, refining your heart, strengthening your faith, and preparing you for the beautiful union He has written for you. Understand that love, in the context of Islam, is not just a fleeting emotion or a passing desire. It is a bond that is built on faith, trust, and mutual respect. When Allah brings two hearts together, it is not just for this life, but for the hereafter, where that love will endure forever if it is built on His guidance. When someone's heart has chosen you, it is a reflection of the mercy and blessings of Allah. It means that Allah sees you as worthy of His best plan, a plan that will unfold at the right time and in the best way, even if it feels uncertain in the moment. Allah's wisdom far exceeds our understanding, and He knows exactly what we need and when we need it. So when you feel lost or unsure, remember that Allah's plan is always working behind the scenes, guiding your steps and leading you toward a future filled with love, joy, and peace. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more spiritual insights. May Allah bless you with peace, happiness, and the love you truly deserve. Trust that Allah's plan for you is always filled with goodness and mercy, and know that your patience and faith in Him will lead to a beautiful outcome, one that is destined for you. Until next time, stay close to Allah and keep your heart open for the blessings He has in store. Let His love and guidance illuminate every path you walk. May your journey toward the one who is meant for you be filled with tranquility and divine favor. Keep faith in Allah and always remember, He is the best of planners. Every moment is a step closer to the divine love that awaits you. When you trust in Allah's timing, The future will unfold with blessings you could never have imagined, and your heart will find peace in knowing that you are always in His care.